Hi, I'm here at Alchemy to talk to my friend Phil about roasting coffee. Can you tell me why you got into coffee roasting and how it all began?
When I went to uni, I was studying a degree in biochemistry. Halfway through studying, I really wanted a part-time job. Was a bit bored on the weekends, wasn't used to not working. So I got a job at the local coffee shop, fell in love with coffee, learned how to make coffee. The goal was figuring out how I could work for a roasting company, either in quality assurance or product development. Ended up working at Clemson's because they were looking for a roastery assistant of some sort. And roasting was always something I was passionate about, but I never knew how I would get there. But it was a combination of my degree and having a background in quality assurance and supply chain that helped me get to where I am today, really.
What advice would you give someone who's wanting to become a coffee roaster or get into the industry based on your experience?
Focus more on your senses and try to improve your palate. Eat loads of things, smell loads of things. Eat lots of fruit is what I like to do. That way you can develop a palate. It's with any other career you want to do. You just need to start from scratch. Wash some dishes, sweep some floors.
Yeah. So what exactly is involved in the roasting process? We drop 7 to 10 kilograms of green coffee beans into the preheated drum of the roaster. We then roast for 11 to 15 minutes to about 198 to 205 degrees Celsius. The beans drop into the cooling tray until they reach room temperature. During the roast, there are certain procedures Phil follows, like adjusting the flame to ensure that the roast follows a pre-existing roast profile. Monitoring bean temperature, environment temperature, and the rate of rise ensures the roast follows its specific profile. It's important to listen for the first crack to note development time of the roast. You need to look and smell the beans as they roast to ensure that they are roasting to the desired level. And in Phil's case, repeat until perfect. So there's an ongoing debate in the industry about coffee being a science or an art. Where do you sit?
I quite like seeing it as an art in that, you are kind of following your senses and following your nose is what I like to say when I'm roasting, using your senses to guide you as to when you think it's best taken out. And that's the thing with coffee, it is based on flavor and your sense of taste, your sense of smell, your sense of touch.
Are there any trends or people or pioneers in the industry at the moment that you think are worth thinking about, or doing something that you think is particularly good or inspiring?
My opinion, the trend of where the industry is going, it's focusing on single origins, but not even single origins, single estates, single lots, and looking at the effect variety has on flavor within an origin. I think there's more progression towards developing relationships with farmers and asking and paying for more separation and saying, we actually want this, can you do that? We'll give you more money to do it because we value the differences, because we're obsessed with coffee and that's all we can think about.
I want to know what you think makes you good at what you do.
I like to say I'm quite obsessive compulsive. I get upset if the roast is off by 5 seconds or like by 0.2 degrees because I want to get it right and repeat it over and over again, and I'll keep doing it till I can get that consistency. To be a coffee roaster, I think you have to have that compulsion to pick out the Quakers after your roast, examine everything and smell everything and make sure everything is the same over and over again.
Yeah, we've talked quite a lot about your philosophy on on coffee, roasting coffee, the industry. Do you have any life philosophies?
For me, it's all about relationships. In life and in business, it's about the people around you. We're all in this world. Most of us are probably lost and don't have a bloody clue why we're here or what we're doing. And the only thing we really have is each other. And as long as I can go through my life respecting others and developing, forming bonds and relationships, it's all I really want to do and achieve, I suppose. So just have a laugh, don't take things too seriously, and help each other out.